go somewhere, like another random place, then I guess we'll find out.
I guess I'll die.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm like staring at my phone. Is something happening?
That's music, alright.
Yep. Stuff is happening, so that means everything went well.
Nice.
And I should have SAI open. Oh, of course I don't. Why would I?
Chi-Chi.
Why would I have SAI open? But this time I don't have the cursor thing, so that won't be an issue.
Hopefully, anyway.
Oh yeah, definitely. What you doing? Are you working on your characters here?
Yep.
What?
I literally listed that in my description, Flare. I'm the one in your streams telling people to go look at the description, and that here you are, not checking my descriptions. Thanks.
I did glance it through.
Wow. The most prominent thing over there, and you completely don't look at it.
I meant to look at it, but like I thought that the like title butterfly was obvious enough, plus the character doesn't look anything like your character, so.
Excuse you.
Or I mean, you could have some butterfly characters, and you most likely have, but like, I don't know, something in the design was like, yeah, this is totally a commission piece.
Wow, thanks.
Isn't this good? I just know you.
Wow.
Why you no impress?
No.
Thanks.
You're the most welcome.
I feel like... Yeah. I'm very sorry, people. I didn't see the chat because it didn't load for me.
Actually, I should probably pull up your chat as well, so I'm not completely lost on what the heck are you talking about.
How's your chat doing? There are just
Very dead.
There is just my, like, stalk.
Yep. It's just you over there.
So yeah, hi Ivy, hi 2008 Tsar, hi Yona, long time no see. Hi Rosella 10AG, hi LPS Minty, hi Luna, hi Wild Moon background, welcome to the stream. That should have been everything. And everyone.
It seems like it.
Yeah. So what have you been doing today?
You know, just, I told you all day, I was just doodling until now.
Yeah. So you haven't done anything like, quote-unquote proper drawings, just doodled all day?
Excuse you, doodles can still be proper.
I mean, yeah.
Exactly.
But you, let me rephrase it. You haven't been drawing digitally today.
I have. I doodled digitally.
Well, scrap that entire conversation. Let's start this again.
Let's try that again.
The worst part, it's now on the stream. Everyone can look for it. Everyone can judge me.
Yeah, it's online now.
Oh, damn it. I can't escape it anymore. How could this happen to me?
Actually, no, Ivy. It's not called being lazy. It's called being distracted by other things while I wait for streams so I can do proper things. Excuse you.
But who prevents you?
There is a crucial difference between that.
How many of your characters here have you done so far?
Technically 2, but one of them included 2 of them. So technically 3 of them.
Yeah. That's fair enough.
And there's still 2 open, if I recall correctly, I would imagine.
Last time I stalked, yeah.
Yeah. And when was that?
Earlier today, I guess? Or yesterday?
Wow! You done the stalk.
Yep, I've done the stalk.
Wow. Can't believe you.
Oh, how can't you believe me?
For stalking.
Stalking is something I do the best when I'm quiet and unnoticed.
What's that supposed to mean?
I just do stalky sometimes just for shits and giggles.
Alright, whatever you say, Flare.
Usually that stalking though nowadays happens bunch of the time on Twitter. In a form of like, if there is a tweet and I see mutuals or acquaintances talking there, I open up the comments and check out what it's all about, and then I just keep going on my day.
Wow.
Or if it seems more stalk-worthy, I open up their profile and check what they have been doing for the past couple of days.
Wow.
And come on, people who are trying to pretend to be shocked. You know you all do this too, so don't blame me. Or no, don't blame me, don't look at me like that.
Not everyone does the same things you do, Flare. I'm sorry, but you're not like a special snowflake.
So you haven't done like in the past when like commenting on each other's profile as a response was a thing that you like went to their profile and like hopped between the profiles just to gather the context for their conversation?
No. Not really. I have better things to do with my life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do.
Like Bendy?
That's not relevant. And oddly specific of you to say, because I have other things to do than fan art. If you haven't ever seen my fan art folder, there's not much there.
I mean, we just spoke about doodling. You may not have like full art pieces of like fan art, but when we are talking about doodles, that's a completely another story.
We do not discuss my sketchbook.
Oh, why not?
No. I need to actually hide that during February because I am not showing that shit to you and Gail.
Why? What is in there?
No.
What is in there?
No. No.
Is there more than your son or sons?
The problem is there is no other things than my son.
I thought so.
I'm not that filthy. Ew, get it out of your...
I never suggested anything. Anything
Your
like
tone
that.
of voice suggests more than enough.
Oh, really? I wasn't attempting to suggest anything.
That's a lie, and you know it.
Maybe I do.
Just maybe, I know you do.
Kitty face.
You're not getting out of this one.
Yeah, by your tone of voice, that seems like it.
Your tone of voice, not my tone of voice. We were talking about your tone of voice, Flare.
And I thought to shift some spotlight onto you.
No. Stop it.
Which, by the way, guys, if you want, go ahead and open up, like, Emma's channel on another tab. You can follow both of us progress our things. Just hint, hint.
I I told you you don't have to advertise my stream.
Too bad, I want to.
Stop it.
That's what friends do.
Wow, thanks.
Coming to think of it, I could have linked your stream to the DeviantArt. Then again, I'm highly confident that our following base includes similar people, so it probably wouldn't be worth it.
Good question. I wouldn't know.
What a beautiful conversation. Thank you, Ivy. We appreciate the compliment.
More like you appreciate it.
Why won't you appreciate it?
Because this conversation is already a mess.
Actually, before we even started talking about streaming, I actually had I don't have a bunch of things to talk about, but I actually have one that is kind of like, it may last like 5 minutes maximum, but it may branch out into something other too.
Oh.
So I have been listening to those tip of the tongue, like, okay, confession, I've been listening to like the one you linked me twice, and then the voice acting one. Yeah, I listened to it twice!
Twice?
It brought me so much...
2 hours! Where?
It brought me so much joy, I had to listen to it like twice.
There's like 19 more episodes for you to listen to!
You know what I like to do? I like to hammer down the basics.
Twice!
I listened to it twice, yeah!
Twice!
If it makes you feel happier, even though at this point you sound so shocked that it won't make you happier.
I'm not shocked, I'm bewildered! You had the time to listen to the same 2-hour video twice!
Okay, hear me out. At first,
No.
I listened to it like section by section. And then the second time, I basically listened to it almost the entire thing through.
It's better to just listen to all of them all the way through, not jump in between sections, because honestly, it's easier to follow.
Well, I didn't skip anything. It was more of like, things come up, I have to pause it and this kind of stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna listen to this again because this was so funny, especially the
No.
the Gmail example.
No.
I'm not gonna say it aloud.
You need to stop bringing that up. Jesus Christ.
Anyway.
It's just an example email.
Yeah, it was an example email. It was very funny example email, just saying.
It is funny, but you don't have to keep bringing it up because that kind of loses its punch if you just keep bringing it up.
Oh, don't worry, I forget about it soon and then I bring it up a couple of years later.
Wow, I am not looking forward to that.
Anyway, instead of talking about the email that I won't be saying for PG reasons on this stream. Although, to be perfectly honest, I feel like that we already touched upon the stalking. We have already went through the PG warning, but whatever.
Stalking is not internet stalking is not it's not mature or explicit at all. Everyone does some sort of online stalking, that there's a difference.
I mean, yeah. But anyway, to the actual thing that I actually meant to bring up from the tip of the tongue. You know how Jello is mentioning about how not to eat dairy or not to drink soda or bubbling water or this kind of stuff?
I mean, that's something I already knew because I follow so many indie musicians and they talk about that stuff a lot. But yeah, go on.
So it kind of made me think, and I was like, should I start experimenting with that? Seeing how bad it is, before a stream just chunk down a cup of milk or eat a yogurt. Okay, in this case I ate ice cream, but I can't feel any difference. Except the fact that I feel very satisfied.
See, I question mark?
Like, I find it interesting, in a way. Fascinating.
I'm staring at your icon.
I can feel that stare, but I'm like, I'm confident I'm getting whatever point I have with this across.
I guess.
But like, it's fascinating to me how like different things... Oh, this is actually why it was so fascinating to me. You know when I feel like my throat is too dry? For example, I've drank like cold water and it like my throat is well hydrated, but it's still missing that little something. For that, I actually have used like Coca-Cola or something sweet or sugary just to get some slime going on. And the moment like Jella was like, no, don't do that, and I'm here like, I have actually done that as a like something to improve my stuff. Am I doing the biggest crime of the universe?
Yes, you are, absolutely. How dare you?
Shoot.
Off the jail with you.
Help. Okay, I don't know, did you see this one? But Joona actually said that, yep, now I remember why I love Flare streams. I don't understand anything what Flare and Emma talks about, but I know it's funny.
Questions? Whatever that's supposed to mean?
I mean, I don't get it either, like, completely, to be perfectly honest, but I'm like, yeah, cool.
Cool. Question mark.
That was a comment. Let's move on.
Alright.
Oh yeah, didn't you finish the bunny? Your character here.
I did. How come?
Okay, never mind. I messed up with my own brain.
How do you even manage?
I just do.
Wow. I don't think I actually shared the complete version of it on the server.
No, you didn't. That's why I was for a second like, wait. What was the third year character here that you finished?
But I did show a VIP of it.
You did show VIP of it. I thought that you like had suddenly for some odd reason to decided to go ahead and jump to another, like, you know, your character here, and I was like, wait, didn't you have another?
Not all finished projects have to be shared.
I know.
Says Flare, who shares everything anyway.
Is this supposed to be a call-out post?
It's not a call-out post, it's a call-out shout. Ha.
I know you can't see it, but I'm like slowly nodding.
I can imagine it.
Yeah, cool. Cool that we have our galaxy brains.
No.
Oh, what is this? This sounds good. Interesting.
I meant that you and Emma may start talking about something and you both start laughing at the thing. Then I start laughing, but I had no idea what you were talking about. Were you not paying attention, or do you just not understand, like, English for some reason?
Or then our English is apparently like magical alien language.
I mean, he is typing in English there, so that's a dilemma.
Dilemma?
You can't type dilemma without having Emma in it. You actually typoed it once because you just had one M in it, and I was about to say about it, but I was like, ugh, can't do.
I don't remember this at all.
I think it was on Twitter or Facebook, either way.
Cool.
But that's something you did, so moving along.
Hi, Cake Sprinkle, welcome to the stream.
Just because you lose in subscribers doesn't mean you have to give up. I mean, that's even more guaranteed to make you lose subscribers.
Yeah, don't give up hope. It may seem desperate, but then again, if you're in it only for subscribers, are you then truly enjoying your like creativity that you can have with YouTube?
If you're on YouTube just to become internet famous, then you're not gonna make it at all.
Yeah, unfortunately YouTube, or unfortunately in quotes, depends on how you look at it. YouTube requires this kind of attitude that if you want to quote-unquote succeed on YouTube, then you like better start off from your own motivation. Like, are you prepared to do it for maybe next 5-10 years before you actually earn anything, or I'm not very good with words today.
I could tell.
We are just trying to give you some little advice.
If you can't take criticism or feedback at all, then that's also not a very healthy thing of you to like practice. Because if you want to practice a creative career, you have to be able to receive feedback.
Yeah, unfortunately it's not always gonna be pleasant, but it's worth of listen to. Of course, in the end, as a creator, you decide whether you will like implement that critique into your work or not, but sometimes it's highly recommended, then sometimes it's more dependent on the situation.
Of course, also recognizing the difference between destructive and constructive criticism is very crucial, I could say.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because sometimes people just don't know how to be respectful and they just crap all over your thing. They don't give a shit. Sorry for my French.
French?
Cursing, it's a thing.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, there you go.
I kind of thought that you were like meaning in that direction, but I'm not sure have I actually heard it like that in that kind of sentence.
I sometimes say that sorry for my Swedish if I curse.
That sounds more familiar. Then again, I
There you
understand
go.
why Swedish, but That's a topic for another day.
There's nothing to do with that. It's just Swedish is not a language I enjoy, and person in Swedish is haha funny thing.
I mean, that's what I meant.
Oh, I thought you were digging deeper than that.
No, I was like mainly referring to the surface level of it.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Sorry to give you a disappointment.
How absolutely dare you?
I know, right? Hi, yes, 28, welcome to the stream.
If you put your self-worth into your subscribers, then that's a very sad life to live. I'm sorry, but that's... Oh.
Yeah, that's definitely like... first of all, it's not very healthy. Second of all, it does more harm to you in the long run than good.
Subscribers are honestly, at the end of the day, just a number on top of your freaking channel. Like, they don't really mean anything in your actual life. And putting your self-worth into a number that just happens to go up and down every now and then, that's not healthy. That's gonna ruin your life. I'm sorry to be harsh, but stop it.
Hi, Taufeeder, welcome to the stream. Just casually greeting new people in here in between your rants.
Ivy, the thing about swearing is that Flare would rather keep the streams and the server like PG, like kid friendly, because she's a kid herself.
Because I'm what? Sorry, you cut there.
You're also a kid yourself, so you'd rather keep everything you do like kid friendly.
Yeah. To be perfectly honest, right now I'm in a more carefree mood, so it's okay. It's Friday. I'm not gonna murder you.
It's still something that you gotta engrave into my brain for your streams, so you know.
Yeah.
It's more happy to apologize.
Yeah, it's yeah, I know where you're coming from. Yeah, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. Pat.
Wow.
I'm giving you pats on the head? What is this?
I'm gonna bite your hand when we meet in February.
Why would you bite my hand?
Stop patting me!
Squints?
Squints back at you to let you know. Wow.
Wow, we are tossing every kind of emotion in here today.
Of course we are.
I mean, this is 10 out of 10 entertainment. For kids. Totally for kids.
I think that's more up to the chat to decide on that one.
Yeah.
Keegan, please stop self-pitying in the freaking chat stream. We are not your therapists. Stop it. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to give you a timeout. Sorry to be harsh, but we are not your therapists. Go talk to a therapist or your freaking friends or something. It's not our business. Stop it. It's making me very uncomfortable talking about subscribers and self-worth. Stop. I'm sorry to be harsh, but please just stop already. Before it gets worse.
Yeah. Emma has a point. If it really affects you that badly, maybe you could try and reach out to your Yeah, like Emma said, to therapist, but if you can't immediately get to therapist, maybe you're like school psychologist or I don't know, school doctor, school nurse.
Just talking to your friends and family in general will help you because they know better than to let their self-worth like get sucked into numbers, because that's not how you live life.
Yeah, it's very shallow way of living. I just ate 1/3 pint of an ice cream. I'm right now very content and happy.
Flare.
Yeah.
Are you for real?
I basically ate ice cream before this stream and I'm feeling content and very calm and happy right now.
God, what do I do with you?
I also had a shower, so I may be more relaxed because of it. So I don't, have to cut the stream short just because I have to go to the shower.
If you go to the shower, you can also just put the stream on BRB.
I know, but, the longer breaks in between streams are sometimes stream killers, so I'd rather not do that.
That's a good point, but still.
I know. I know it's a good point, but I also take your point.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I don't think she feels too chill because I feel like I'm pretty confident that Flare is more a warm shower kind of a person.
Yeah, I am
than a cold shower.
Yeah, I'm more of like warm shower. I may finish it with a little bit of cold shower just to, not to get like shocked when I step outside of the warm shower.
That's understandable too. Actually, speaking of the difference between warm and cold showers, I read that warm water / hot water actually like can cleanse your hair, but if you like have also like cold water on top of it, it can actually like it can make your hair shinier. I tried it for a while, but it didn't do anything.
Do you feel disappointed?
My hair. No, not really. It was just a very low-key kind of an experiment, but it was kind of like, let's try that out. It did absolutely nothing to my hair. Even if I sometimes, like, if I feel like my hair is very dirty, I might, like, go to the bathroom and dip it into hot water on the sink. Just because it's placebo effect. But like it's like more comfortable having my hair wet rather than greasy, so.
I actually wonder, I kinda can agree on that, like prefer wet over greasy, yet at the same time I'm more of like a dry person.
You're basically a cat. You're a furry, Flare. We get it.
Hey! I know you get it!
Hi.
I thought I had a good comeback to that, but if I'm being honest, I'm way too relaxed after my shower and I feel too good after the ice cream and I'm like, I'm not on top of my game right now. I'm like chill mess.
Yeah, I noticed. That's why I'm being extra savage today.
You're taking advantage of my situation.
Absolutely. No doubt about that.
Wow, thanks. I appreciate
You're
it, I guess.
welcome.
I don't even have the energy to be mad. I'm more of like, haha, yeah, this is cool. This is totally fine.
I just got roasted. Yay!
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, it seems like I'm not the only one who you are roasting. It seems like Ivy also got her, like, joke ruined by you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you were going for the ice cream joke. Okay. I just completely ignored that she actually ate an ice cream.
I have mentioned it like 3 times now.
I know, but it's just like, I refuse to acknowledge that.
Why do you refuse to acknowledge? It was like, it was chocolate. It had some chocolate cookie crumbles.
I don't care what flavor ice cream you had. I don't care.
Care for it, damn it.
No, if someone on the street cares, then too bad. I don't care. And nobody else should care because that's your ice cream. Now it's in your belly. We don't need to care.
Yeah, you were right about being more savage today than usual because I'm like chill.
Uh-huh. I got no hold-ups right now.
That's fine. It's Friday. We are having a good time.
Are we?
I mean, I'm having like a life of death. Hold on. Let me regather my words.
I can't English today.
I'm having time of my life. Not the
The
life
time
of
of
my
your
time.
life. That time of your life.
Yeah, totally. I'm having like a Titanic kind of life.
Don't let go, Jack.
Never let go.
Never let go, Jack. I actually never saw Titanic completely through.
Have you seen any bit of it?
I have seen it like in clips, I guess, but never like fully through because I get so bored of it. I spent 2 hours watching the video of like Titanic sinking like in real time. Then I spent actually watching the movie.
I mean, granted, the movie is very long, and like the start may be a little bit like boring, but when it actually gets to the good stuff, it's like pretty much go, 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 go from there.
Yeah, what's the good stuff? Please enlighten me.
Twilight sinking.
Twilight?
I mean,
Twilight sinking?
I mean, I wouldn't mind if there came a movie like Twilight sinking.
I mean, isn't Twilight already declining?
Have you actually seen Twilight now that we are on the topic?
I have seen that also like as clips, but never the full movie.
I have seen like the first movie and the second movie, and though I didn't see them with my friend, I didn't see them with like cousins, I saw them with my mom.
Wow.
10 out of 10 family movies, yeah, totally.
We are into vampires now. Woo!
And you know the best part is? My mom comes home from a library having Twilight in her hand and she's like, should we check this out? And I'm like, yeah, sure.
Ooh. I think my friend, my closer to an ex-friend, like I don't hang out with them anymore. Like, she tried to make me watch Twilight movies, but I kept zoning out. Because it was just so boring.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, when I saw the first two, I guess they are alright. Twilight movies have a good soundtrack though, that's something I guess I kinda can agree on. But like, after watching Alex Mayer's, was it Alex Mayer's? Anyway, watching, yeah, Alex Mayer's. Alex?
I wouldn't know.
Anyway, I've been watching one guy on YouTube who kind of makes this kind of, he doesn't literally do like animated story times, but he does like these like comedic, like show/movie reviews.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have linked you one of his videos. I wonder which one.
You probably have, but a lot of the time I get sidetracked and then I don't end up seeing that video that you link.
I'll link you some Twilight stuff. You will end up loving it.
Uh-oh.
But basically, after watching his like his quote-unquote reviews or show about the Twilight, I have come to realize it is really dumb.
I mean, what can you do with vampires, really? Glittering vampires. That's the only thing I remember from the Piki movies is that the vampires, like, they glitter in the sun.
I don't know
For some reason, I guess.
I don't know about your friend, but I actually, like, I had a friend or a couple of friends that were into Twilight. They were actually so into it. And they came to me even and were like, would you pick Edward or Jacob?
What did you answer them?
I don't remember. I think I said Edward. Just because I thought Jacob was overrated.
Oh. Alright.
Now later, I would totally say Jacob, but like, ugh.
Of course. I'm not even completely sure what these characters look like because it's been, oh boy, such a long time since I even glanced at them. But like, just by the name, I feel like I know which characters we're talking about.
The werewolf character.
Ah, you're a furry.
Damn it, Emma!
Are you ready for How to Train Your Dragon 3?
I'm so ready, yet at the same time, I'm not at all ready.
Same! Are they gonna be playing it in the cinemas when you're over here?
I'm not sure, but I've seen like, you know, trailers on my on YouTube. Even today, like 3 How to Train Your Dragon trailers in Finnish, and I'm like, oh.
I feel like the Finnish voice acting, at least I'm not sure how many trailers are there like in Finnish, but like the one I saw, I felt kind of lackluster. Like the villain just came across really boring and like, okay, whatever.
I actually like Hiccup's voice actor. Like it sounded really close to the like English one, and I was like, yeah, good job on casting this person. But yeah, I agree. The villain gave like this. I don't even know what to call it.
Okay. But it could be like, just because they're trying to keep the antagonist so vague, that it just comes across like, did they really think about this villain through? It could be just that as well.
Maybe.
But we'll have to see whenever we actually end up seeing the movie.
Oh yes.
That was a delayed answer. Ooh, this sounds fun.
Which sounds?
This song that's playing in my ear holes right now.
Let me see. Let me hear.
The trailers are there. Like, listen, but like the one I saw.
I probably have to skip a little bit forward.
They're trying to keep the antagonist so vague.
You mean my world?
But we'll have to see whenever we actually end up seeing the movie. I can turn it up a little bit for you.
Sure.
Ooh, this sounds fun.
Which sounds?
This song that's playing in my ear holes right now.
Oh, you're done with the line art, by the way.
Yeah. Well, not done, but the worst part is there.
I probably have to skip a little bit forward. That was quick.
I'm focused, okay? Yeah. I can turn it up a little bit for you. Up.
Sure. After all the delays and everything, now I can hear the song.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, Bass Rebels does like or publishes very good copyright-free music. Like, I actually feel like they're even better now than no copyright sound.
It depends what you're going for. Like, no copyright sounds has more like lyrics to them, and for that they are good. But like, Bass Rebels is like it kind of fits to everything kind of thing.
Yeah. How complicated design does the character you currently have?
Let me put it up on the stream first. Should be popping up in a second.
Stares at your screen.
Stare at it real good.
I'm staring at the independent pixels that you currently have around the wings, or the outline of the line art.
It should be coming up.
Oh! Those are lovely colors.
Mm-hmm. I really like it.
Who's this character?
Cat?
Of course it's Cat's character.
Of course it is!
I mean, she owns very, very, very lovely designs.
Yeah, like, she has so much variety in her characters, it's like crazy.
Yep. Maybe this weekend I probably start off with one of her commissions as well.
Which of the many?
Okay, I don't know, did I say the number, but I have 5 commissions.
I stalk your to-do list.
Then you probably know all of them are also detailed.
Yeah, I saw.
And speed paints, so... Oh
that
boy.
Explains why that explains why the number went very high for her.
Yep. But I hope that she will be happy.
The number of, like, the price.
Yeah, I understood what you meant there. Maybe I at some point should dress up a little bit, even if it's the evening.
Discord is doing the thing again!
Discord, why do you do this?
Discord did the thing again.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. Hi.
Did you say something?
Not that I remember.
Nothing related to me dressing up?
After we talked about like how quickly the number went high for cats, that's pretty much the last thing I recall talking about.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Did I miss something? Because I saw your icon lighting up there.
I just said that I probably should dress up a little bit even if it's evening.
You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, I am not. That is true.
And you're not on camera either, so...
Yep.
Just get naked, my girl.
Bless the world for that. Thank you, Keegan.
Was that it? Yeah, there we go.
So Emma, do you have any video projects planned for this year?
Where's this suddenly coming from?
It was in my brain slot machine and I pulled the
slot machine, haha.
And it gave me a topic. And now I'm attempting to make a conversation with the said topic.
I have so many projects in my to-do list. I probably should be working on with them more actively than I am, but here I am with 50 your character here slots, and never mind all of that. I do have like more time lapses coming up though, as soon as I just get around to recording them.
Ice emoji.
Ice emoji back at you.
Hehehe.
Yes, what's that supposed to mean? Gwyn's at you?
I don't know, I just feel like mischievous.
Stop? Question mark?
Why should I stop?
Don't stop me now.
'Cause I'm having a good time.
Having a good time. I regret this already.
I don't remember lyrics after that, so you're fine.
I'm a shooting star breaking through the sky like a tiger.
Did. Almost.
Ooh, maybe I should actually, yeah, that's a way better idea. Let's do that. Bam. Nice.
What you gonna do?
I'm fiddling around with coloring this outline.
I can kind of see that, but my the stream for you is a little bit laggy, so I'm like, Wiz, show me some progress.
It's most likely because of my OBS. It keeps saying that encoding is overloaded. I'm like, excuse you, since when?
Beautiful.
It's not.
That was supposed to be sarcastic.
Too bad. It's not beautiful. Stop it. I am surprisingly satisfied with this liner.
It looks good.
Thank you!
Yeah, welcome.
Yay!
I was for a moment like, is this Christmas music? And then I opened up my Spotify and realized, yeah, it's Christmas music. Sorry guys! Seems like Christmas is very early this year.
Or is it late?
Huh, that's a very good question. I actually never ended up making like a Christmas or New Year stream, so I guess this is it now.
We are very late. Ooh.
Yeah, just like GT Live.
I don't watch GT Live. I completely missed the context there.
Okay, so,
Here comes!
so basically GT Live had their quote-unquote, holiday stream, like, last week. Because they wanted to have every employee of theirs on the stream. And everyone was away at the end of the year.
Aww. I mean, it's not that late. It's better in January than it would be in like June.
Oh, definitely. Hi Chat Cat, welcome to the stream. I actually do have a Discord server. Let me actually toss it directly to the chat.
Don't you have it in the description?
No, I actually don't. Maybe I should add it on the description.
You should.
Let me copy the... I just wanna copy the server link, please.
No can do, apparently. Yes, you need to verify that you read the rules to everyone. Or, well, the mods. If that is what you mean. Oh, my stream health is not okay.
Is your stream being unhealthy?
My stream health shows red, but OBS is fine for some reason, apparently.
Huh.
I guess I can call that a day.
Okay, I have a little problem here. again.
Yeah?
I can't get the link that goes to the welcome room.
How?
I don't know! Okay, hold on, let me go to the settings.
What are you doing right now?
Welcoming channel, yeah, that is right. I just want a link to the server, is that too much to ask?
You know, I can also send the invite.
Yeah. Oh, your stream is offline.
Yeah, I put it off because the stream health wasn't okay.
Are you gonna attempt it again?
Probably not.
Okay, I'll respect that.
What is there not to be respected?
I don't know. I lacked a better word to put it, so I was like, okay, cool.
Alright.
But yeah, thank you for the link. I seem to have too big of a time with too much trouble with it, and I would like to admit.
I could tell.
But yeah, the link that Emma just tossed in there, it's a CuteFlare server. Basically a server if you enjoy my content and want to get to know people who are viewing my content. Feel free to come and join us. We have a very lovely community there. While you are at it, please read the rules and answer the magical question in the rules. You can answer it to the welcome room because, quite frankly, you can't answer to it in anywhere else. Once you have answered that question, we will upgrade your status role, and you get to chat with other people, so that's really cool. Also, for Finnish people, there is a little Finnish perk, because me and Emma are Finnish, so we can actually keep an eye on you.
Flare?
Yeah? Hello?
Discord?
I feel like your Discord is bugging up again. And
Hello?
hello?
There we go.
And I mean, I'm not sure is that a stupid promise. I mean, if you want to do it for shits and giggles, I mean, that is less stupid than, like, I don't know. I don't have a good example on top of my head.
I'm not sure if you're talking to me or the chat because Discord decided to do the thing again.
I actually spoke to the chat. I responded to Jonas, like, is this stupid promise? If I have to repeat 9th grade, I will dye my hair pink and blah blah blah.
Ah.
Hi, VP Cat. Welcome to the stream. And while
Maintaining a pink hair for 3 years is gonna be a pain in the ass.
what is
Because you need to get it bleached and colored like once a month pretty much. At least.
Well, yeah, while your Discord did a thing, I just basically did a shameless plug of the server.
Wow.
Thank you, VP Cat. You know where I can be commissioned by someone for free? Are you meaning requests?
Commissioning is when you pay.
Yeah, commissioning is when you pay. Requests are like, well, that you request people to draw
Free.
something.
The internet is not okay.
Here, poor internet. I can actually hear that. Like, you are not robotic or anything, but it sometimes cuts your sentences at random places.
Yeah, it's showing red right now on my voice connection, and it's like, hoo-hoo!
Yeah, I understand why you had to stop your stream.
Yeah, that could explain why my stream health was not okay.
Yeah. And ChatCat, for that I would suggest that one way to work around with it, you could go to DeviantArt and just basically like type somewhere like in the search bar like requests, and then maybe there comes up some results with somebody taking requests.
I think they meant that they want to be requested.
That's actually what I originally thought too, but I guess my brain is slowly starting to get better from the satisfaction of ice cream.
Wow.
That I'm like all over the place. But like DeviantArt is a place for you to get requests, yeah, if you want to do requests yourself.
Another thing you can do is like post a forum post.
Or a journal.
The thing about forum post is that a lot of more people can see it easier.
Yeah, then again I've never actually used forums, so I'm not the one to talk.
I know. But like forums is more like, if you don't have that big a following, then forums is your better bet to go with.
Yeah.
Also the thing on DeviantArt, if you post a forum post, it's gonna notify everyone, like your followers anyway. So it's basically like a journal, but it goes up to like public use or public viewing for everyone.
Okay, yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Also, one place that if you of course if you want specifically to be requested, but I guess another way to like gain attention, like in quotes, is that you could try and make like a fan art, for example, and try to attract people through that way. And in the description of the fan art, you could mention that you're taking requests. It may not be as effective way as the forum way, but that's another way that I can figure it out.
It could be effective if you don't have like a large following, then posting it on like a group dedicated to that thing. For example, if you do Pokemon fan art, you can like have it added to like Pokemon fan group on DeviantArt. That's bound to like draw some attention to you.
Oh yeah, definitely. Groups is also one way, very good way to spread in DeviantArt, or...
Yeah. Like surprisingly good.
Oh yeah. And even if you don't use groups actively, even every now and then just tossing something into group or accepting like a group, like a request to put something on like a different groups, like it's one way to gain like new people. Especially if the group is very active, which I highly recommend checking out. Like if you're planning to go and get into a group, I would definitely recommend groups that are kind of like, that show that the admins are active and there is more than one admin.
Yeah.
Because usually if there is only one admin, it usually means that it's either gonna be very slow or... And especially if the admin icon has this like non-existent, that is like a very big red flag.
Also the thing about like some groups may have to submissions open for everyone. You don't even need to be a member to submit something in there. So that's another thing.
Yeah.
It may be active, but the admin doesn't necessarily have to be there because the group is just open.
Yeah. In that, I may say that, okay, sure, those are a great way also to spread, but I would better recommend like groups that are like manually accepting art, because there is less of a chance that your art gets drowned within tens or hundreds of like deviations.
That's a very good point.
Hashtag experience, I guess. Yeah, DeviantArt is on mobile too.
DeviantArt has its own mobile app, but I don't personally enjoy it.
Welcome back, Ivy, and if you want to draw me or my persona or any of my characters about the cat, then sure, go for it. Oops, I didn't mean to pay that. Not pay. I didn't mean to click that.
Pay for it.
I meant to go to the creator studio on, you know, like on my YouTube, but I accidentally clicked like the, what is it? You know, the pay for premium membership or something like that, and I was like, oh no.
I keep clicking that myself. It's in such an inconvenient place.
I know, right?
It's so annoying. It just frustrates me thinking about it.
That was actually the first time for me that I actually misclicked it.
Wow. I'm surprised.
And hi Gianna Tresis, welcome to the stream. I don't think I said hi to you already.
Doesn't hurt to say twice.
Yeah. Are you still keeping up with your character here though?
I am.
Yeah.
I just updated my to-do list that I have line arted it, even if I'm kind of still refining it, but whatever.
I mean, it looks pretty good for me.
I'm just working out with the tiny details.
Yeah.
But still working. Because what else can I do?
I mean, that's definitely something that you can easily spend a bunch of time on.
Yeah.
It's completely fine. Take your time. And feel free to chat in the chat. Oh yeah, I meant to,
Yeah?
I meant to do a thing.
What thing?
To add the link that you found to the, like, description.
Oh yeah.
That invitation link.
Invite link. Almost.
That link is too long. Hold on.
How is that long?
Let me actually DM you. This is what I got.
let me. Do I still have it? There you go.
I got it. Thank you.
Good job.
So now, if you people want, you can refresh the stream, and you can, and if you have Discord and you want to get to know other people, other lovely people, feel free to join the Discord server. It's a good place to make new friends.
I mean, groups in general are bound to bring you with to like people that are familiar with you and match your interests.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So that's a given. That kind of walks hand in hand with the DeviantArt group thing.
Yeah, with that too.
Yeah. That was a terrible Elvis Presley impression. Excuse you, Spotify.
Was that an advertisement?
That was an advertisement, and like there was this Elvis Presley impression, and it was terrible.
Cool.
Because first of all, he wasn't finished.
Oh. Are you sure he wasn't finished?
I'm convinced that he's not, or wasn't. Did you actually know that they started a freaking religion over him?
No.
There's a religion dedicated to Elvis Presley.
You're kidding, right?
I'm not. It was in my class. We literally had an assignment about it.
What?
Hang on, let me quickly see if I can find an article about it.
Okay. Where all this fascinating place? Imagine if, like, Elvis's religion takes over Christianity.
Let's see if I can find it. I can't find an article about it, but I found a video about it.
Video is something I'm not gonna watch right away. Just a fair warning.
That's the thing, but like, here, let me link it anyway, so it's like proof like I'm not talking out of my ass right now.
Sure.
Here.
I mean, if you wanna entertain people on the server who are not on the stream, I mean, you could toss it there too.
Nah, it would be out of the blue.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit so.
A little bit.
Just a teeny weeny bit.
Hey guys, here's like a religion or cult that people practice that centers around Elvis Presley. Nothing much.
Thank you, Bobby Cat. What did you do?
Me?
Yeah?
Just move my Huion closer to me so I can draw.
Okay, I thought that you were gonna like quit for whatever reason. I got so confused for a second. Like, why?
Nah.
Did Elvis? Did you find something else regarding this like new religion?
It's not new. It's actually very old. Or technically, it's a cult. So there's that. Promising, isn't it?
Oh boy. Well, I guess some people lack better things to do.
Some people don't have better things to do.
So while they don't have anything that... oh, now that I see the thumbnail, it screams 90s for me for some reason.
Yeah, there you go.
Sure, Ivy. Oh yeah.
Oh?
I'm still debating whether I should have another raffle so soon on my Twitter.
If you want to, then why not?
I mean, I feel strongly, I strongly feel like it, that it would be cool.
If you want to go for it.
I mean, it's a gift that keeps on giving.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, Ivy.
She does, but they are on Twitter.
As of lately, I've been doing them on Twitter because my Twitter is just starting off. I actually meant to do maybe one on DeviantArt when I hit 3,000, but things have like I'm planning on a couple of contests, so for the time being there is not gonna be anything kind of like... What is English today?
You can do it.
Like, because I'm planning on hosting a couple of contests, hopefully soon. That's why I'm not having anything else special on my DeviantArt as of right now. But since my Twitter is still starting and still in quote-unquote small numbers, it is some fun little like cherry thing on top, because it's also more manageable there at the moment because there isn't like overloading of people.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easier to organize those and it's easier to like get the hang of it. No one's drawing is ugly. Everyone is just on a different skill level, and that doesn't necessarily mean that your drawing is ugly.
Some people also improve slower, and some people improve faster. So that's completely normal too. Two can't speak.
I feel like we're both having a little English bug today.
You're having words and I'm having my accent all over the place.
I guess we soon are turning into British. Okay, this was a very poor try of British accent, but...
Yeah, that was bad.
I usually nail it if I'm talking with British person because I start to impersonate their accent, but... without British around, that often doesn't happen so easily.
Impersonate is the wrong word, but okay, let's move on.
I mean... What do I mean?
You mean?
Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no one can speak today. Well, let's settle with that.
If we keep going with that, maybe we'll not be able to talk anymore at all.
I mean, we will see at the end of the stream.
We'll have to see.
Anything is possible. It can either improve or go downhill from here.
True. I am not certain how am I supposed to do these wings, but let's go at it.
I was for a second gonna go and check it, but then I remembered that you're not streaming anymore. Sad face.
Aw, you baby. Oopsie, wrong button.
Oh yeah, Ivy, did I ever tell you that I actually have a British teacher who is from Britain, Great Britain.
That's the word.
Sorry?
Nothing?
Did you say that's the word?
No.
Okay.
Don't like that. Shh, it's okay.
Links.
Links back to let you know.
Sure.
Why not?
Noodles. Because I can't make sense right now.
I could tell.
But yeah, we basically have a teacher who is from, United Kingdom. And she is really nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow, sassing her here, Ivy.
You're welcome, Ivy. I just improved the quality of your life. You're
Definitely.
welcome.
I'm sure she will graduate from school with this information.
Yeah, just a little Easter egg of information like this is coming to your finals soon.
What nationality is Flare's teacher? Minus points if you get this wrong.
Because I'm totally so relevant in school world.
Of course. Ah, that looks so nice. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
What you listening to?
I feel like you can see from Discord.
Not anymore.
Yeah, because I'm having an ad.
How dare Discord?
Nice time in Spotify.
Thanks, Spotify. I really appreciate this. All I ever wanted to know was to know what music my friend was listening to, and you ruined it.
Where?
Because that's totally relevant.
Of course it is. What are you talking about?
Noodles?
Stop noodling!
Sorry, that was the only response I could give to that.
Stop!
I stopped already.
Good. Excellent. I mean, you guys shouldn't be complaining about silence because there's always music in the background now that she has OBS.
Let me turn it up a little bit.
Why would you?
Nah, just to prove that there's background music.
Oh, okay.
I turned it down a little bit again.
Nice. music, okay? Stop complaining. Weh.
Yeah, we got some music for your entertainment, so we don't have to talk all the time. Shock.
Exactly. That's totally why we have music.
Yeah. In the case of times like this, we can't come up with anything smart to talk about.
Mm-hmm. And if you don't like the silence, you can toss us a conversation topic to talk about as well.
Yeah, that's also a thing. You know actually the song Hello Darkness, My Old Friend?
Mm-hmm. Hard to miss.
For the longest time I thought it was like Hello Silence, My Old Friend.
How?
I just did! I thought it fit to the topic, so I tossed like a couple of moments of non-silence to Ivy. You're welcome!
Wow.
I know it was a very cheap topic, I know.
Wow. Wah.
I just realized this is actually also a very good way now to like look out for like music to speed paints and this kind of stuff.
Wow.
Not that I have been doing it before, but like now I actually have a reason to play a playlist on a stream.
Wow. You're using your brain hole.
I've been using it all this time. I know it's incredible.
I'm not buying it.
Why are you not buying it?
It's very hard to believe, so not buying it.
Thanks.
You're welcome. What brain exactly, Ivy? I can imagine Flare just being offended.
Oh, definitely.
She has been offended.
Very offended. You can totally hear it from my voice.
Yeah, exactly. You see my point?
Sorry?
You see my point now?
I mean, for the comedic effect,
offended.
For a comedic effect, I would have tossed like a very big, thick black eyebrows on Mint. But since that's a little bit something that I can't do in a second, that joke went down the trail.
Yeah. The feeling when things don't happen quickly.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, sometimes I wish that stream would be like, you know, real life edited, like real time edited kind of masterpiece. Kind of like your Bendy stream, like when there comes a moment where you wish that there would be like letters coming up to the stream as you talk. Like, holy cow, that would be a lovely feature. I would probably abuse it all the time.
What?
You know, like, if you have something that you really want to say, and you also want to add, like, a captions to it, or something, like, that's what I'm talking about. I feel like I completely lost you. That's fine.
Yeah, you completely did, because I have no freaking idea what you're talking about.
I'm talking about if streams had this feature where they like would detect your word and could like live edit it for you. Kind of like what Markiplier and PewDiePie have on their like gaming videos. But instead on a real lifetime on a stream. That would be cool.
But that's just editing.
Yeah, but like real life editing, like the editor would like be like, okay, I know exactly what you're gonna say, and then they are gonna toss the words as you speak them.
Then why would anyone need to edit videos anymore if that would be automatic?
I don't know, just a random thought.
Stop the random thought, because that would take a lot of joy out of editing.
I mean, it would make life easier for some people.
I mean, easier, but what fun is that?
I don't know. What if something goes wrong and you have to edit it out? Or the hypothetical automatical like speech detector like mumbles some of your words and you have to like, you know, redo them.
Mumbles your words? In tech?
Like, you know, if you're saying a word and then the like automatic speech detector doesn't like, you know, recognize it as the right word. I can feel you're so confused right now.
I'm making a face, but I don't know how to describe this face.
I'm imagining it between WTF and concern and is she okay?
You got it.
Don't worry, I totally get that.
Good. Excellent.
So how's your character here?
I just finished the line art.
That's progress.
Yeah. I mean, I do have some flat started already, but I realized that I needed to fix a thing from the line art. Oopsie.
Yeah. Do you think you can get it done today?
That's a little bit of a long shot, but Depends what kind of shading I'm gonna go for, like what angle the light is coming from.
Yeah.
And how much I'm gonna struggle with figuring out how this glow effect works on this character.
You got a glowy character?
It has like some minor glowing things going on in the stripes.
Ah, cool.
So it's kind of like, is that supposed to be shading or is that supposed to be glowing?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Didn't I name this layer? Oopsie. Ivy, that's exactly what I was just thinking myself.
I'm technically following it. I followed it perfectly
Flare.
on the tree.
Flare.
Yeah.
You spend all that time making the sketch and then you hardly follow it.
I mean, bushes are a special case, okay?
Not really. They're still a part of the background. Just as much as the trees are.
I mean, when I sketch out the bushes, they are more of like giving out the sense of like where the lines are going rather than how the bush is exactly gonna look like, because I know for a fact that my bushes are gonna change on the way.
On the way?
Yeah, or on the during the progress.
Blinks?
My bushes feel lively like that.
Yeah, there you go. I said it.
I mean, I kinda did. They are kinda squiddly.
No. No. That could work perfectly fine as a line art.
You're pulling like a Mika card on me right now, although, like, 7 years later.
Too bad. That's not relevant.
It isn't, but I just, like, this reminds me so much when, like, you know, he was to me like, why do you even make a sketch when your sketch is practically your line art?
Exactly. You saw all that effort making that sketch, making every single little leaf from the sketch or the plushes, and now you're just not even following it when you're doing a figure line art.
I mean, I'm kinda following it.
You're just going over these bushes like a million times for no reason.
I mean, look, from the start here, this is accurate. And this is accurate.
You're convincing me.
Am I?
You're not convincing me.
Thought so. Anyway, those were bush, maybe a little bit too detailed bush guidelines, but they were bush guidelines.
No.
I still, let's pretend I made my life easier, okay?
You did not.
How?
You did not.
It,
Don't even try that.
I was actually like, you know, when I did the coloring map, I actually originally thought that I could try and freestyle the line art on top of that. But I wasn't the most confident about it, so I made this sketch. And now I'm freestyling the bush line art as I always do, so... Yeah!
Why do you make such a detailed sketch for a bush if you're just gonna freestyle it anyway?
Just to give myself more confidence.
You could have just like blotted out a small little blue blob and just done the details there instead of going over a sketch. A full-on sketch.
I just love it that you guys are calling me out of my bush sketches. Out of everything else, like, poor bushes.
Just in general. Why make a sketch if you're not gonna follow it? And why make a detailed sketch for something like a bush? It's the background flare, it's not supposed to be the most detailed thing if you want the attention to be on the character.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna try something different this time too. As I often line art the background for my Blazing Will of the Heart pieces, this time I thought I could try and make the line art colored. So the characters pop up a little bit more.
No, coloring the line art is just gonna make them blend more. That's the point of coloring the back freaking line art. Black stands out.
I said characters pop, not like the background pop.
If you're gonna color the line art of the characters, they're just gonna blend into the background more. They're
No,
not gonna
I said I'm coloring the line art of the background, not the characters.
Fair enough.
So the background blends in more and the characters pop better.
Fair enough. Another thing you could do if you want to keep the background line art black or just in general want to make the characters pop more, you could make the outline like thicker. Kind of like I've been doing lately.
Kind of like how? You cut there a little bit?
If you want to make the characters pop out even more, you can make the outline like thicker, kind of like I've been doing lately.
Yeah, true. I don't think, true, yet I don't think it would fit in this kind of drawing. Maybe if this...
Why wouldn't it? Flare! The fake line art thing is a cartoon thing. It's a freaking comic book thing. Why wouldn't it fit into this? Of all the things it could fit into, why not this? It's a comic style.
I don't know how to explain it. Oh yeah, there's the sketch there. Cool. How's your coloring?
I got stuck staring at your stream instead because I was in utter disbelief and couldn't draw.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Why wouldn't I be sorry?
I know you're not.
Do I have any malicious intent behind something?
You don't necessarily need to have malicious intent for you to be not sorry.
Are you staring at my progress with the bushes?
Absolutely.
I knew it.
That's Flare, that's what I was hinting there. If I'm staring at your stream, then that means I'm staring at you doing the pushes.
Sorry, I'm not on top of my game today.
I could tell.
I'm sorry, by the way, if I offended you in any way with what I said.
No. No.
Okay, good, because it made me feel bad.
About what?
About, like, I don't know. I'm not even gonna...
There's at you.
I don't know how to make sense today.
Just little words. I'll try to keep up, which I'm pretty good at, might I add.
No, I just like you know, like I don't want to dismiss your suggestion, like I don't want to dismiss your suggestion at all. Just I feel like thicker like outlines on this piece wouldn't fit on the characters, so that was something.
I'm curious. I'm just curious to know how you think it wouldn't fit them.
Like, in my opinion, it would make it too cartoony, or like, I'm trying to make a scene that seems solid, and while the characters, like, granted, by coloring the background line, or I, like, make the background more of like a background and the characters more noticeable, but at the same time, I don't want the characters to have the feel of, like, sticking out like a sore thumb kind of thing.
It's still cartoon style.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like it would be like too.
Also, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be a big difference with the thick outline. Like just a couple of pixels thicker would still make them stand out. The outline doesn't have to cover the entire canvas.
I mean, yeah. I still feel like I've offended you somehow, and I know it's a thing inside my brain, so I'm very sorry about that.
I'm used to this, so honestly, don't worry.
I try not to worry, I'm very sorry. I'm probably gonna apologize for the rest of the day.
Stop it.
Noodles.
If you dare apologize one more time, I'm only gonna add every single apology to my list of kicking you. And I will. Trust me, I will.
So instead of saying sorry, maybe I should say thank you for listening me to ramble this ridiculous thoughts.
Fair enough, alright. I can accept that.
Thumbs up. because if I don't react like that, I know what my other response would be, and I don't want to do that right now.
You don't want to get kicked, that's all.
Yeah, and I kind of like also try to learn away from the habit of unnecessarily apologizing, especially now that you have made it clear that you weren't offended or hurt in any shape or form.
Exactly.
So I'm just like...
Also, like, overly apologizing for something is not really, how to say... That's another thing, like, we were talking about learning confidence. Like that, like... How to say... Like, just making yourself realize that you don't need to apologize more than once is also, like, it plays a huge factor to actually learning self-confidence. So, like,
Yeah.
just learn that one apology is enough, and then move on.
Yeah.
If whoever you're apologizing to is not capable of accepting just one, then they are in the wrong.
Noodles. You're right.
I know I am. See, self-confidence. Haha. Point proven.
Hi Toby, welcome to the stream.
What do you mean, Ivy? Someone's gonna have a mental breakdown?
I was actually wondering the same. And what squiggly lines, Ivy, are you referring to?
Whatever, not placeholders, but like, this is not gonna show in the background squiggly line.
Ah!
The ones behind the characters.
Why would I make it perfect? If that's what you call perfect, then
there are reasons why you probably should make them perfect. If you happen to want to move the characters, for example.
I mean, yeah, there is that.
That's another thing I've tried to tell you before.
Oh, trust me, I have done it so many times.
Done what?
You know, the background pixel perfect behind a character, only to realize that after the picture is done, I'm like, yeah, cool.
Doesn't it at least give you like how to say, this sense of comfort that, okay, if I change my mind about this character's whereabouts, that would be perfectly fine. I wouldn't have to redo the background at least.
I mean, yeah, it does. Right now, though, I'm feeling confident with my choices. With the other background characters, though, I may make the background line art a little bit more specific. More detailed.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, the whiskers are on that layer too, got it. But yeah, I get your point. No worries.
Good. Excellent.
But since this is something that I don't normally do, it's more of like I prefer to be a little bit more confident in myself what I do rather than... If this was something that I did the backgrounds quote-unquote normal way, as I normally do, the lineless way, that would be a totally different case.
I understand that. Sounded like Flare was kind of burst because she was saying sorry so much. Oh, you haven't even seen the worst of it.
Yeah, that was like maybe... I don't know, could I even call it a borderline?
That was like the beginning of it.
I mean, yeah.
And I'm glad I got to tell you to stop it before you could even completely start.
Then again, I also took myself from the scruff and actually said it aloud instead of being like, I'm gonna boil it inside for 15 minutes and then I'm gonna almost cry and be like, I'm so sorry.
I mean, that's progress too.
Yeah.
Wait, how is... Oh, it goes around the eye. Okay. Little sneaky design.
Sneaky design, ice emoji.
You know, like some characters have these like colored eyelids, I guess you could say, like between the eyebrows.
Yeah.
These colors, like they round a little bit around the eye, but I didn't see it at first. It was like, wait a minute, how does that color get under the eye like that?
I mean, that's the mood when you get a character that has like minor details, and when you're like closer to the end of the coloring and you notice it, you're like, how did I not notice this before?
Yeah, that's a big mood. Not a current mood, but been there, done that.
I mean, yeah, kind of related to this, although this is like at the better state than at the end of it being like, holy cow, there was this thing.
Yeah.
Also gonna love that the older you get and the more commissions you do, you start to get more and more paranoid with the designs that you get. I don't know, is this, like, do you experience this? But I've noticed that I've become more and more paranoid with it, like, am I 100% confident I have every single little detail of this design in this drawing?
That's another reason why I completely decline like getting unclear reference sheet. But like I'm not paranoid. That's another reason why I like check my sketches and like how to say sketches and complete versions of the commission with the commissioner, so they can like be like, hey, there's the thing with the design, and it's completely fine because I have my layers and my side file in the first place, so it's easy to just fix. So I'm not like paranoid per se, but it's kind of like I just want to make sure the design is correct.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate, some other artists don't really care that much, because I have received so many commissions that the design is not correct, and I'm like, okay. Of course, me being me, I can't find it in myself to be like, hey, you got this very simple character incorrect, can you please fix it?
I mean,
like,
there's the thing, like, if you're, like, someone who makes commissions, like, you know, immediately, quote-unquote, you have to prepare to, like, to fix stuff that you may have missed if the commissioner asks you to. Especially if the commissioner is already giving you the trust that you know what you're doing. But if that doesn't, like, go 100% correct, then it's not a shame to go back and change it, because there hasn't been that in-between checking that some commissioners do.
I mean, true. But like, for example, I can... Do you remember... Actually, no, I don't think you've seen the picture, but like I once commissioned something with Emmy's old design, and it stated very clearly there's only one ear that has the freaking color tip, and they still did it on both ears, and I just one artist didn't have either of the ears colored. And I'm like, people, it states it very clearly on the reference sheet. One ear, not both, not neither, one.
I mean, that's also something that I'm sometimes quote-unquote amazed by how people can be... I wouldn't like to call it ignorance, but you know, like if there is like a simple design and they...
Careless.
Yeah,
careless
is probably...
There we go.
And I mean,
it's
and I mean, if you're doing commissions, you most likely have friends too. If you're feeling unsure whether you got the design correct or not, and for some reason or another you don't want to go to the commissioner or whatever, or then you're one of these quote unquote, let me just deliver this thing. I mean, there is no shame in using your friends, like tossing the ref sheet at them and be like, hey, does this seem correct, or are you missing it, or do you see something that I missed?
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's even like it's even highly recommended, even if like the artist and the commissioner would be exchanging emails or whatever between the progress. There is no shame ever to be like, hey, let me use this pair of another pair of eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Because the chances you getting blinded to your artwork are very, 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 very high.
Especially if the commission is like complex. Like, remember that one chibi I forgot recently? The humanoid?
Yeah.
With the crystals?
Yeah.
I actually missed a lot of details from the design, and I had to flip the flats to Kat to be like, hey, am I actually missing something? And she just pointed like 5 different things that, okay, you kind of missed this facial marking, and and I was like, oh boy.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a complicated, like, not complicated design, but like complicated as a setting, because there's crystals, there's supposed to be a lot of accessories. It's a not exactly a new pose, but kind of challenging pose to try to fit into a chibi style, and I was like struggling with everything else, so I just forgot so many design points from the character itself that it was good that I actually went up to Kat about the flats.
Yeah, it doesn't make you a bad artist to go ahead and ask like a commissioner like, hey,
definitely not.
Is this correct? Like, for me the latest case was your character here with the like that cat character. Like,
yeah.
I'm so happy I went ahead and asked it, because I would much rather go ahead and go through that quote unquote trouble than leave it like, I guess these wings could be bird-like.
Mm-hmm.
And if they wouldn't have, like, how would I've known? Like, okay, knowing the the character name probably hinted at it, that okay, it's gonna have wings, but like, how would I have known? Maybe they would have been fins. Magically, for some reason.
I mean, yeah, especially if they're like, absolutely no shame here, but some people like don't have the illustrative skill to like convey some details correctly. So it's completely fine to go up to them like, okay, I'm not completely sure what this is, so please.
Yeah, and to be perfectly honest, that's not even the first time I have to have done that, because I would say that it happens it happens rarely, but it still happens every now and then.
Yeah.
And then it's more than like preferable to be like better safe than sorry.
Mm-hmm. It shows that some people don't read or look careful before drawing. Yeah, definitely. And that's like, I don't want to be salty, but missing a very simple detail about a simple design such as Blue Emmy.
I mean, that's a new kind of level, like, ignorance. Or not even ignorance, but like, yeah.
Carelessness. Let's just call it carelessness.
Yeah. And like, it all like Okay, I don't recall, but I bet I probably have got messed up with like a simple design in the past, but like as someone who likes to draw a challenge in designs, it always blows my mind when like somebody messes up with like a very simple design, and it's not like throwing shade at them, but more of like the simple the thing about simple designs is that the percentage how much correct you get is so much more higher than, let's say, with the dragon character that I did a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, I think I've come across like some commissions where it's like I have seen like, I know this character from before, someone else has drawn it, and their design is completely off, and I'm just sitting there like, how?
It's very satisfying to like when you recognize a character and then you get to draw that character and you're like, ha! I can do that much better than you, haha!
Oh,
In
definitely.
your face.
I'm not gonna lie,
It's such a
that's true.
satisfying feeling. It's so satisfying and rewarding.
Oh, definitely. Oh yeah, new page of yellow went up. That's right.
Yeah, I actually saw that.
I was just here like quickly checking through my DeviantArt for no particular reason, and I just saw new comments and I'm like, ice emoji.
Don't you just love it when you get comments?
Yeah. Although these comments are very priceless.
I actually don't think I saw the new comments. Let me go and stalk.
Go and stalk. Take all the stock you can.
I'm gonna.
There was also one Finnish comment, and that was actually pretty funny. Thank you, Ivy. It kind of feels surreal now to actually be posting this comic on like a weekly basis.
Pardon?
It's kind of surreal feeling to be posting this like comic now on a weekly basis.
Oh?
I don't know, it's just something like I have consistency, Noodle Arms.
Wow, consistency.
Something this comic lacked before. Although we shall see how consistently it keeps uploading after chapter 1 ends.
True.
Because I probably have to completely restoryboard chapter 2, and it may be a while until I get back to chapter 2, but we shall see. How's your character here?
Getting there. I'm kinda stuck with this one pattern, but I'm sure I can overcome it in a sec.
Yeah. I know you can do it.
Yeah.
Even though it's Friday, I'm slowly starting to feel like I probably should start ending the stream.
I mean, you've been going for about 3 hours.
Yeah, I would say that's a solid job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's not much left from this line art, so let me finish this too and then call it quits. No!
What did you do?
I accidentally removed a paw from Hawk. You know, nothing special, just doing some accidental amputation work.
Nice.
Okay, I guess I'll leave it at this. I'll leave it at this. Okay, I guess this is a good point to finish. I hope you guys enjoyed this mess of a live stream. Although let's be honest, most of the streams that I do are mess in a way or another.
Yep.
So I shall see you guys next time. If you are not on my server yet, the link can be found from the description below. Feel free to join us. We have a lovely community there, and I guess that's it for the shameless advertising. So yeah, have a good night, have a good day, have a good morning, have a good evening, wherever you are, and I shall see you all next time.